Hey there, Coastal Bend. Meteorologist Carly Smith here. We have our volume on, so let me turn that lower real fast. Anyway, hi everyone. How's it going? I hope that you are having a great start to your Thursday. We are dealing with foggy conditions, so that's something that we're keeping a close eye on. Let me make sure this still sounds good. Everyone, isn't it fun solving technical things live? Yep, sounds good. So anyway, what's up everybody? Meteorologist Carly Smith here. We're going to start talking about today's forecast, right? Because we've got fog, dense fog still showing up across the coastal bend, especially through Beeville, Robstown, Kingsville. Please take it slow. This is very dangerous fog. It's difficult to see when visibility is basically down to 0 miles out ahead of you. The dense fog advisory is expected to last until 10 a.m. and then conditions will slowly begin to clear for those areas, but really dense fog is still being seen. Let me make sure, yeah, the dense fog advisory is still in effect until 10 a.m. So we are going to start to see clearing. We've already seen that here in Corpus Christi. Look at that blue sky, y'all. Enjoy the heat, enjoy the warmth while it's here. We are going to see temperatures in the 60s, warming into the 70s this afternoon. The wind picks up out of the southeast as we head into the evening, and it will remain strong. So we have a cold front on the way. Cold front number one. We'll break it down with the wind because that's going to be the main impact. Wind starts to pick up out of the southwest as we head into the overnight hours. So this is midnight. Then as we continue on, the front passes through between midnight and 5 a.m. and then behind the front. By the time you're heading out the door Friday morning, y'all, those gusts start to pick up. So we're getting 50, 55 mile per hour gusts along the coast. Inland, Orange Grove, Alice showing readings of 50, 60 miles per hour possible out toward Hebbronville. So really strong wind. If it's your trash day, use caution. Expect trash cans to be blown around. Outdoor furniture should be secured. Any decorations, plants, may want to bring them inside because it is going to be really rowdy Friday morning. By the time we head into the afternoon, the wind gusts start to subside a bit, and we are looking at those gusts closer to 30 miles per hour. Then things weaken overnight, heading into Friday, or heading into Saturday, and we see a shift. Southerly winds, light southerly winds return. Then Saturday into Sunday, our next change is on the way. So that's cold front number one. Temperatures aren't going to drop dramatically with this front. We are looking at highs in the 60s. So let me find this graphic. So basically the timing of this front with it being overnight will drop temperatures into the 50s. Then we'll be in the 60s for your afternoon high. 40s heading into Saturday morning. So that will be the coldest air settling in, clear skies. Dry air allows temperatures to possibly even be in the upper 30s, especially for areas inland heading into Saturday. 70 Saturday afternoon. Then the timing of the next front, that is the next big talker. And right now that timing is trending earlier. So there's a chance this front could move through earlier on Sunday, dropping temperatures in the afternoon. For now, I'm keeping highs in the 60s with a passage around Sunday afternoon and then falling into the overnight hours to near freezing by Monday morning. But the trend is earlier with that timing of the Arctic front. Temperatures Monday afternoon in the 40s, falling into the 20s. Colder temperatures still expected. Tuesday morning being the coldest. So that's what we're looking at. There is a chance for some light drizzle as the front passes and possibly even into Monday morning. That's something we'll be keeping a close eye on too, especially depending on how cold those temperatures get. So the latest kind of timeline, Alan started on this last night with the higher resolution models starting to come in. With that being said, it's still it's a longer range, but a shorter range, so the data is a little bit clear, but it's still our lower resolution version of the NAM that we're starting to get eyes on. The higher resolution of the NAM won't reach as far out as Sunday afternoon until maybe tonight into tomorrow morning, and then our highest resolution model data will start to reach Sunday during the day on Friday. So This will become clearer and clearer by the time we get into Friday evening. We'll have a pretty good grasp on what time this front is passing through, but right now the model guidance is still honestly all over the place, making it a very difficult job for your meteorologist. So right now it does look like we'll near freezing Monday morning, temperatures falling into Sunday evening. Then we'll possibly warm back up to near 40. That's debatable. We could stay in the mid 30s during the afternoon on Monday, and then temperatures fall into that hard freeze, still looking like 8 to 12 hours below freezing heading into Tuesday morning, then another light freeze possible Wednesday morning. So that's the timeline. Here's a look at Futurecast. Funny girls are the real heroes. Barbra Streisand, that's a great movie, by the way. I don't know if that's what you're relating to. So windy conditions behind front number 1. Saturday is a beautiful day, thanks to our friend high pressure. It's our friend this time of year, not in the summer though. That's what brings all of that heat. As we head into Sunday, so this is that higher resolution model data starting to near Sunday morning. In fact, I don't know what happened to the wind. Our wind particles disappear for the European model, which some of the latest, or that model shouldn't be updating because that model doesn't update at 12Z all the way through. It only updates through it's about 5 days out, 4 or 5 days, versus the 10-day forecast that updates every 12 hours. Anyway, sidebar, it does look like Sunday, that front starts to approach by the morning, passing through Corpus Christi, possibly a Sunday afternoon, evening. That colder air comes into play. We could see some rain into Monday behind the front. And this model's still trying to keep some rain near the coast Tuesday morning, which could cause some issues, but there's a lot of nuances in the forecast. And right now, it's still a ways out where we really need that higher resolution model data to give a good grasp on the precipitation forecast. But just know, rain is going to be possible. I'm not confident at the timeline with it pairing up with the coldest temperatures, but that's something we're watching really closely because it's going to be a fine line, especially our island may not reach freezing. It's going to be close. Here's a look at the latest numbers for those freezing temperatures. So we're looking 30 to 35 for the island, 25 to 30 a little bit further inland, and then far inland, coldest temperatures 20 to 25 degrees for George West, Beeville, Mathis, Orange Grove, and so forth. So that's what we're looking at. Can't wait for the below zero temps Monday and Tuesday. Oh, in Dayton, that will be cold. Thanks, Justin. David says, bring it on. I'm not ready either, Christy, but it's coming whether we are ready or not. So one of the nuances is mid-level winds are still going to be pretty strong out of the southwest heading into Monday. We don't get that cooler air really coming in until Tuesday. So in the upper levels, right? So at the surface though, these fronts, they tend to come in really strong at the surface. And so I don't see it stalling. I see it moving through pretty fast, which would have cooler temperatures on Sunday. And that's what I'm going with for the forecast today for now. So that's what we're looking at. Here's the NAMS guidance right here for the front passing through. So it has temperatures falling into the 30s by Sunday afternoon with that earlier arrival of the front. This is one model output. The other two models aren't quite on board with this, but this is just a scenario that's worth noting. Sunday could be cooler, but right now I'm going 60s for a high on Sunday. Temperatures still falling into Monday. Coldest lows still looking to be Tuesday. So that's pretty much on our timeline. That's all I have for you guys. Feel free, if you're watching this at a later time, post some questions. I'll check back on them around noon and give you any updates then as well on my Facebook page. So be sure to follow that, Carly Smith WX, and we'll have all the details there. Thank you guys so much for watching, but I am going to end this here.